No. Every woman has fallen into this mind trap though. I have never heard of a straight man who has said, "Wow, I wish I could turn this sex situation into a relationship." However, I have spent an endless amount of time talking to female friends where they ask, "What did he mean when he said X on this text, when the man obviously only wanted to have sex with them?" Or, most likely, he was living in the moment while she was projecting ahead. Men appear to view sex as an activity like going to the gym, while we tend to see it as a romantic beginning, a build-up to a larger narrative that will one day lead to a future. Sure, there are exceptions, but there are exceptions for everything. For a variety of reasons that are beyond the scope of this question, casual sex is not advantageous for women. It comes with great physical and emotional risk. The main reason women might pursue a casual sex arrangements is the illusion that it is, or could lead to, a relationship. The reality is that male attention and male commitment are very different things, and the sooner you learn that, the less heartaches you will have. Women are not in control of commitment scenarios, therefore it's crucial to develop analytical detachment when it comes to dissecting male attention. P.S. Commenters have noted that I might be projecting my experience. Of course, I can only speak of what I have seen. Also, I have mostly lived in cities where market dynamics are bad for women. New York, and way worse than New York, Rio de Janeiro. In Berlin, perhaps the Bay Area as well, or anywhere in Alaska, relationships would be more the norm of what is on the table. I have read articles online about this, and a basic search would suggest that in societies where men outnumber women, men commit. When women are more numerous, men are likelier to cheat and women, to become self-reliant and avoid relationships. If relationship means, in practice, that men show up for sex and leave when greater responsibility is required, i.e. kids come along. From the book, Marriage Markets, How Inequality is Remaking the American Family. This book also suggests something interesting, that the better educated men actually do care about the earning potential of their partners, and that marriage is increasingly among social class equals. According to data used on this book, marriage is becoming an indicator of social class. Men seem to be a lot pickier when it comes to actual relationships that lead to marriage and family, and not for the reasons we tend to think, i.e. looks. I have the impression that sex to men is like a very hungry person eating food. Eating whatever food is in front of you is dependent upon how hungry you are, not how you feel about the food. You just grab the closest edible that will satisfy the need. It's only after you have eaten that you think about it. A man who even mentions FWB to a woman is saying, "You are not something I would have on a regular basis, but if I am very hungry I would." It is as bad as it sounds. In other words, an FWB situation is a very strong indicator that an actual relationship is not going to happen. This is not a moral judgment of casual sex or non-committal relationships, it's a description of the consequences of casual relationships when your goal is the opposite.